Yo, what's up guys, Teacher Paul over here, and I'm with my wife.
Hi everyone.
And we have just finished watching KGF Chapter 2. We're gonna give you our full, honest movie review. This is KGF Chapter 2. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Join us on Discord, the link is in the description. I'm there, she's there, the captains are there, and 1,000 more people are there, so
Yay.
Come join us.
Yes, give you a like as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn how to do this. Hope I did it right. I hope you guys watch it, the movie with us. If you didn't, feel free to watch it with us. It was incredible. So many reactions, especially from me.
Yeah, our reaction is on our YouTube channel. Go check it out.
This video has spoilers because we just literally watch it. So if you don't want any spoilers, just
Exactly.
now is your time. Go.
This video here has
Go,
spoilers,
go, go.
so we're going to talk about the movie openly with all the details. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched KGF Chapter 2, then
Leave this video.
yeah,
We warn you.
go watch another video.
Another reaction.
Yeah, another reaction.
Right.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So, the first thing we saw was the narrator was changed. What did you think about that? I really liked the first narrator.
Me too. It was very like his voice was very deep.
Yeah. The second one.
I'm still digesting, to be honest. So I think I still need a few moments just to catch up everything that just happened in front of me. Like,
Okay,
my
the narrator
goodness.
is important because I have theories on top of that.
He changed it. His voice was different, obviously. So the first one was had
The
a
father
deeper
was
voice.
better, yeah,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So I'll explain why I think that's important afterwards. Do you want to say something, like, or do you want me to guide you and ask you throughout?
I think you did yours already, so I can do mine
Yeah,
a
sure.
little bit, and then you can help me out to remember all the details.
I could guide you, ask you questions, or you could just go ahead and just
Yeah.
spill your heart and whatever.
Oh my gosh, I'm still hurt for Rena, right? I can't stop thinking about her and baby Rocky, because that was the most intense scene that I ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
really, because I really liked the character, so I was really hurt. And
Yeah.
I felt that. I think it was so emotional. It was so brilliant the way that they created that. Obviously, we didn't want her to die, but the way that they created the scene, the way that everything was made, and Rocky was so happy, like for a second of his life, because he was never happy before. And he literally cried. I never saw Rocky crying, like
That's a
out
good
of
point.
Rocky crying. So it was very emotional, and losing her that way was very hard for me.
Do you think it was necessary to the story?
Not really, no.
No?
No, not really. Well, I think he needed the hate, right?
He
To
needed
kill
to,
all of
yeah.
these people and get revenge and all of that, because he was full of rage and anger. But why?
Yeah,
Just
because
don't do that.
She was the balance. So when she died, he went berserk. He went crazy.
He literally set himself to die. Like, I don't know if he's dead. I don't think he is, because KGF 3 is coming up.
Yeah, KGF 3 is coming out. So
But either way, he practically tried to kill himself. It was almost suicide kind of thing. So obviously
it's like he lost his will to live, and he took all the gold, let everyone go, and
yeah. But apart from that, that was the sad part, right? But apart from that, the progress that he did on KGF was incredible. Like, he built literally a whole city, for all of those people. That was brilliant. It was amazing. It was incredible. I think that's what we were expecting from Rocky, because although he's a villain, and he's a very good one, he's a very bad person. He's a criminal.
he's the biggest criminal, the biggest businessman.
But at the same time, he has a very
He was funnier.
giant heart, right?
He was funnier in this video,
Oh,
in this movie.
Definitely funnier. And the looks, the outfits were just absolutely amazing.
He was stylish in every single moment, and it's funny because
definitely.
he's in the middle of the desert, and
Right?
like he's in a gold mine, and
So many people killing around him, and
he needs someone
Still
to
with the
polish his
perfect-
shoes constantly, or take the dust off his shoes, because
that scene with him and Rena that she said, "Congratulations, I love you."
Mehabuba.
Oh, it was so sweet. You know, that's what kills me, because they created that, like, made us fall in love for the characters and their relationship, and then die.
I mean, honestly, in my honest opinion, they already know. I thought that their relationship could have been explored more since the beginning of the movie.
This is what I was saying, right? Because I even complained during the reaction that
I think
what
her,
is going on
her
with the
character could have been
relationship?
more developed, because she was very...
Reading books.
Yeah, she didn't do much in this movie.
She
right?
didn't. I
So
thought she would
have more
helpful.
screen time and, you
Like
know.
the queen of the former slaves kind of thing. I
Yeah.
thought she would be that. She was that for
Yeah, for the second
a
half.
fraction of seconds.
Yeah, after the Mehabuba song, she became the first lady.
Yeah.
But that was so short. I would like, but of course this is not a romantic movie.
No.
It's more of an action movie.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it was more, like I was saying during the reaction, it had a lot of horror scenes. So I would definitely get scared if I was watching alone.
Yeah.
Because I'm a baby.
She
I'm a
thought
baby.
many
So-
scenes were horrific, were like bloody and, you know.
Like at the beginning, that guy that used to help Garuda, right? And now he was helping Rocky. Like, he really scared me.
That guy
like,
is scary.
That look in his eyes. I wasn't kidding. Like,
Panama, something like that. I forgot
incredible
his name.
actor. And the Viking one,
Yeah, Adira.
Adira.
Sanjay Dutt. That guy, I hate that guy.
I hate him so much.
Especially because he shot Rena.
Yes, and because he was a major villain. Like he
killed
he almost
people, like-
killed Rocky as
Yeah.
well. Like he could have, but for some reason Rocky didn't die, but he almost died.
I think it was a game of ego. They were like playing chess from the beginning, and not chess, but they were talking about snakes and ladders.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know if you ever played that game. There's like a, it's like a ladder that you go up. I don't know if you know
I don't
that.
think so.
No, I'll show you a picture of snakes and ladder. You might remember it, but we can change the topic. And what did you think of the songs? Which one was your favorite?
That's
Too fun.
too fun, obviously. Well, I do love that song.
This
I-
is the
no,
game.
I never saw
Snakes.
that.
You've never played this game,
Never
Snakes
played
and
that.
Ladders?
No, ever.
I don't think it reached Brazil. So they were playing a game of Snakes and Ladders. So basically, there aren't only ladders. There are snakes as well. So the game is like you roll a die, right? Or dices. I think it's just one die. And then when, like for example, if you roll a 2, then nothing happens. I'm looking at a screen here and I'm explaining the game. If you roll a 3, then you can climb the ladder. But then you have a snake over here and it throws you back to number 1. If you roll a 5, it goes up. So you understand? Like,
Yeah.
it's a
Anyway.
game of playing 1 step, 2 steps. So they were playing kind of this game of snakes and ladders, and it was Adira who took the first step, and then he said, take Rocky back so people can see him bleed, so that he would demoralize his army, and they would stop considering him a god. But then Rocky took the second step, so they were tied.
He shouldn't have though.
But that shouldn't have happened
shouldn't
because
have- he
Rena
should
would have
killed
been
him.
alive.
Rocky.
But
That's the thing about this guy, right? We love him, we hate him. We love him, we hate him. He was like killing everyone all the time without even forgiving. Like even the first guy in the beginning of the movie, he was just talking and he literally shot him in the face.
yeah, it was a
Just
game of
talking.
ego, right?
But then when he actually should have killed the guy, right? He didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't.
he was merciless with everyone.
We're into the movie. We know that this is just a character, but we're really into the movie. I was so
Yeah,
angry.
but it's like
I was so angry.
Pitch Meeting. Ryan George, we like watching that guy. If you guys haven't watched it, Ryan George is a funny guy. There's like a phrase there, like I would ask you, why didn't he kill Adira when he had a chance? And then Ryan George would say, so the movie can happen.
So the movie can happen.
So,
well, indeed.
yeah. So
I think, okay, let's talk about the mother, right?
yeah,
That
Which
scene
mother?
that she was Rocky's mother.
Rocky's mother. Okay.
Oh, the other mother as well. We
Yeah.
have two mothers in this movie. But Rocky's mother, when she was singing, that was very emotional, very sweet. It reminded me of that movie. Sorry, that scene in the first movie.
The bun scene.
The bun scene, exactly. So it was very sweet. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the culture in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, that the mother is a very important and you need to respect and love and care and all of that. So I think that was very sweet.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I really like the song. The other mother, on the other way, she just scared me a little bit. She was kind of like a witch kind of thing.
She wasn't a witch. She was like prophesying.
She was
because
but
the mother's,
that scared me. A little bit. I told you that.
Yeah, because she was menacing.
Like,
she was looking at Rocky and she was like, she was like
very angry way.
Yeah.
I thought she would like tell him that he was going to die. I thought it was a
blessing
curse.
or something.
It was a blessing.
It felt like a curse.
Yeah, but it felt like a curse. That's why I call her
She's
a
like,
witch.
you will succeed. Something like that,
It felt like a witch because she was like really intensely
Yeah,
saying,
she was intense.
you will be famous, or whatever, succeed. But she was actually blessing him. So, and yeah.
But I love her acting. She was very intense. Because she was grieving. It's a grieving mother,
And a scene that you liked, but I didn't. It was the one that Adira was holding the bridge, right?
Yeah.
You really loved it.
I did. I noticed that.
But I was like, I was not having it. Because like, he was holding the bridge with one hand. I was not having it.
I mean, it's for entertainment purposes. It was a cool entry scene.
It was because he walked through the fire.
Yeah.
So cool. But I don't like him.
People do that all the time.
Yeah, and he was holding a bridge.
While cars went over it.
A whole bridge.
I mean, that happened.
With one hand. While cars and people.
Don't think logically. It's just for entertainment purposes. It was to show that Adira is strong and he's,
Well, definitely.
Yeah, they did show that.
Maybe he's Superman, and I don't know. Because like the bridge was very long. It was a long bridge.
Yeah.
And he was like...
And it's burning. And he's an old man.
He's an old man.
I think he's 60 years old, the actor.
I was even like the scene when he was like punching Rocky. I was feeling bad for Rocky because he's an old guy.
He's double the age of Rocky if you consider that Rocky was 30 in 81, right?
And he got smashed.
Yeah, he got it
the
handed
guy.
to him.
Like
if that hammer wasn't there, then Rocky was in big trouble.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Age is just a number.
But
you can hold a bridge with your hand. Like I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not having it. That's the only part that I don't like.
You thought it could have been more realistic.
He's a demon. Like, how was he holding that?
I mean, to walk through fire like that, probably, yeah.
Like,
probably.
That guy. There's something wrong with that guy.
Yeah, I really hate him. He killed a lot of people, and he was like, oh, I have a headache, so use the back of your guns instead of shooting them.
Oh.
So they were hammered and smacked to death.
He was so evil. The actor was amazing though, because he portrayed that very, very well.
Sanjay Dutt.
Very well. I knew it would be intense when I saw the trailer. When you watch the trailer, you know that the thing is going to be, intense. But I didn't think it would be that way. Like holding a bridge with a hand.
Let the bridge go.
I'm sorry. Rena and the bridge, those two will never go away from my mind. They'll live here rent free. My mind, rent free.
Okay, let's go to the theory time.
Okay.
Just before she got shot, she told Rocky that she had a bad dream.
Yes, and she held it. Oh.
So I'm hoping that what we saw was a dream. I'm hoping, because that actress is very good and she could come back for chapter 3.
I don't think so.
The only reason I don't think it was a dream is because the reporter was there. He saw it with his own eyes.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, remember I was talking about the narrator?
Mm-hmm.
It was being narrated by a different person. So perhaps the second narrator, the son, didn't have the full information. Maybe he was giving us false information. Because in the beginning of the movie, he said, only he can narrate.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in a coma. So probably the whole movie that we saw was false information.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, but that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Because-
That's very nice.
Because that's my theory, at least.
Please.
Yeah,
come
because
back,
I don't want Rena to
baby
die,
Rocky.
and I don't want Rocky to die. And there's another theory that's
Rocky
going
didn't
on.
die. Like, he didn't die.
I don't think he died.
I don't think he. No, I don't think he died. I don't think he.
What
would
do you
die
guys
like
think?
that.
There's a theory online. You know
I don't think he would die like that.
the American guy who was the CEO.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
He said,
yeah.
"I am the
when
CEO."
he was with the flowers.
Yeah.
Going to see the prime minister.
Someone actually researched his name and saw that that guy is the CEO of a kind of like a company that has submarines.
Oh.
So that may play a part in the third movie
Oh.
because, you know, Rocky made a very powerful friendship. And also he wanted to hide the gold, so it's a good way to hide it
It's
under
a-
the sea.
Well, you'll never find it again if you do that.
Probably, yeah. But that's the mystery. How is he gonna get the gold from under the sea?
I don't know. I just think that he didn't die because that was
Maybe
a very
Ariel can
weird
help him.
way of dying
Under the
it.
sea.
Yeah,
Under
and that I
the
think is very
sea.
smart because if you want to
She's
play
not
dead,
listening to what I am singing. Yes.
if you want people to believe that you're dead, I think that's the amazing way of doing it because
Exactly.
you call everyone, "Hey guys, I'm here. Come here, get me." Blah 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 blah. But you actually, then, you know, if you, I don't know, get a way of ditching the bullets, you just not die. You just jump in the sea.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
with what he did, he can fake his death. You know, get a clean slate.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked to the prime minister a few minutes before.
She was an evil woman. When she had a chance to change. Nah.
She was gonna resign. Why did she not resign?
I
She was
liked
about
her.
to resign when Rocky came in.
Oh, the traitor, that guy. That was. I wasn't expecting that. That got me. Because he had like a nice face.
Plot twist.
Plot twist, crazy plot twist. Because he had a nice face, friendly face.
Yeah, and Rocky wanted to put him as the minister, but he
And-
wanted to be prime minister.
He was. He was the masterpiece behind
Mastermind.
everything. Mastermind. Yeah, I think that's everything for me. I still need to digest what happened, but now that you said that it may be a dream, I'm
Yeah,
happier.
because it's a theory. I don't know anything. As far as we know, both of them are dead. There were many
of them,
main
no.
characters
The
that
three of them.
died.
The baby died.
Yeah, one of the things I did not really enjoy in the beginning was Kamal was killed. Kamal, I think his name.
Yeah.
And it was like so sudden because in the first movie he played a big part. And he was just killed off in the very first 10 minutes. And I was
Cutting
like,
costs.
cutting costs.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I wanted to see more of him. But we don't really care about him.
I think there was a lot of things going on, so
Yeah.
we wouldn't even notice anyway.
Yeah, but
I
you know,
love that his uncle actually played a very good part in this movie. He was
Yeah.
kind of like an advisor. kind of
Daga, 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 daga.
thing. Yeah, it was very nice. We saw a few familiar faces during the second movie, so.
I think the second movie is very different from the first one. I
Oh,
think the
definitely.
first one was more character building, story based. It had a lot of memorable scenes. The bun scene, you know,
The
petrol
hammer
the
scene.
hammer scene. a lot of memorable scenes and
Rena scene when he used like the hair.
yeah, the bar, yeah, the
I
memorable.
personally
And this one was more action based.
was a bit violence, horror.
Yeah, I think the first movie, what I told my audience was that the first movie is more like for almost not family, but everyone can enjoy it. And the second movie is more for men that want to see violence and action. And I don't know if you agree. I don't think you agree.
I don't know. I just know that I prefer, well, right now, because I just watched it
Yeah.
and I'm still hurt, I prefer KGF Chapter 1, and I'll definitely watch KGF Chapter 1 again, but I don't want to suffer again with Chapter 2. I wouldn't watch it again. I cried, guys. I cried. You should watch the reaction if you haven't. It was very intense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like KGF Chapter 2 is one of those movies that you're like, oh.
You watch it and then that's it.
It's like Game of Thrones. You
Exactly.
suffer, but you want to see more of it, and you keep suffering, and you're like, why am I doing this to myself? You know, because everyone is dying.
Oh, you know what is funny? You said that this one has more violence,
Yeah,
right? But I actually covered my eyes
in the first movie.
in the first movie. So maybe I'm used
Yeah,
to
when
it.
I was watching it
violence.
for the second time now, I saw that, you know, the first movie actually had a lot of violence as well. But I think they cut down a few parts of the violence.
This is what I was going to ask, because I
Yeah,
didn't
because
see
many people have
like-
told me that, you know, in the theaters it's one thing, and then when they go to OTT they cut down, you know, a little bit of
Because KGF 1, I didn't see in on theaters, but KGF 1 you can literally see heads being chopped and the blood coming out and all of that. But KGF 2 you see like
yeah. I thought
I mean
I
at least
thought
on
I
Prime,
had seen more
Amazon
blood in
Prime,
the theater.
it's just a bit. You won't see any heads being cut out like the hammer scene, bah,
Yeah,
in his face.
I don't know. I am sure that in theaters I saw more blood. After watching it for the second time, I'm like, this is not really.
Maybe it's Amazon edition. I
And
don't know.
Amazon actually classified it as a +13 movie,
Maybe that's why.
not a +18 or anything like that.
Well, but that's it. That was it. It was very fun. I really liked it. I liked it more than I thought that I would. I definitely suffered. I definitely cried.
Yeah, I kept telling her, I don't think you're gonna like it because it's too violent. I was trying to put the bar so high. I was trying to put the bar so high
And it's
so
so
that you
funny
won't get
because
disappointed.
I started the movie calling him a jerk. Because he
He called.
called Rena Entertainment, and now I'm crying because she died to defend him.
Well, not really. She was just standing there.
No, because she said, she hugged him and she said, "I will take your place
Oh
if
yeah,
needed.
she did say that.
I'll take your place if needed." So she prophesied,
Yeah,
and she.
but I still wish that was a dream. I don't know.
Let's wait for chapter 3.
Yeah, but I liked watching it more the second time than the first time,
Because I'm here, honey.
Aw.
Yeah.
and because I understood it much better.
Okay.
But yes, of course, it's because you're here. Guys,
Nice.
if you enjoyed our reaction, then go subscribe to the channel and watch more of it. Actually, this was our review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think
Let me
if
know
you
what you
guys watch it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, it will get more. You'll get more details from it. In fact, you see the beginning of the movie. Rocky was with his mother, and his mother was talking about someone who was on a ship, and he was alone with the gold. So
I don't remember.
You don't remember that,
I
but
don't
when I
remember.
watched it for the second time, I was like, "Oh, I see."
see.
So
Yeah.
the story started with that, and you know, it was very interesting how they had a comparison from the first movie and the second movie. So you see that when there was the I think it was a Tufan song, they showed the blind man before, the blind man after, and also they showed a lot of different things that were very memorable. They also did the dialogue of Rena and Rocky, you know, congratulations, I love you. But they also showed us that in the first movie, Rocky was born at the same day they found and discovered KGF. In the second movie, Rocky died, allegedly, in the same on the same day that KGF was destroyed. So they're linked. They were always linked. So they were born together, they died together.
Yeah, creepy.
Creepy, no, it's interesting.
It is.
Guys, it's
Creepy
4
in a
a.m.
funny
here.
way.
We have been watching this movie for 3 hours now. Well,
Yeah.
as long as the movie, the duration of the movie.
Plus all of these comments.
Yeah, plus the review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. This is our honest review, honest opinion.
Yes.
Do you want to watch it again?
No, right now. No. No, I need a few
I'm
weeks.
gonna go sleep right now.
I need a few weeks, honey.
Yeah.
That scene, they killed my brain. Like, oh, but I like it. I'm just kidding. I like the movie. Let me know what you thought. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I hope I didn't talk too much, but you guys know we always sincerely like to react to the movie and give you our review and everything that we thought about, all the scenes and everything. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, and let me know what I should react to next. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, and the next movie, if you come back, because we need another holiday for you to come back. I would watch RRR with you. It's lighter, it's more family.
Yes, I'll definitely watch RRR. I like
There
RRR.
aren't like mass deaths or anything like that. Actually, no, not really.
It's fine.
Not like that.
We will think about it. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us on Discord, and you know what to do. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Ciao. See you guys. Take care.